today's session. In today's session, let us understand about working of thermal power plant. Thermal power plant. As we already discussed about hydroelectric power plant, let us go through the important components of steam or thermal power plant. As you can observe here, in thermal power plant, we have turbine, we have superheaters, boilers, ash storage and ash handling plant, coal storage and coal handling plant. There are different types of air preheaters, boiler feed pumps, then the condenser and the cooling device, the circulation pump, low pressure and high pressure condensers. So here the boiler is the major component and the alternator are the important components of your thermal equipment. The coal handling plant generally here supplies the coal to the boiler, and the coal is slowly burnt in the boiler and which generates the heat that is used to convert the water into steam, and the required steam at the required pressure and the temperature is being converted. Generally slowly it is attained by further heating, further processing. Now in order to further process, we need superheaters. So the steam is superheated in superheaters, then again it is fed to the high pressure turbines here. Now slowly the expansion of the steam in the turbine generally produces the mechanical power at the shaft, wherein the alternator is coupled to the shaft. Now the mechanical energy input to the alternator is slowly converted into electrical power with the help of the generator, as you can observe in the diagram. But generally in practice what we do, several modifications and improvements have been effected for this turbine in order to improve overall economy and the efficiency of the system. Now in order to do that, the modernized thermal power station employs different components, like it employs coal-fired steam power supply that can be entirely studied in detail, and also we will also be knowing about fuel and air circuit arrangements, air and fuel gas circuit arrangement, feed water and steam circuit arrangements, and cooling water circuit. Each circuit plays an important role here. Let us understand what is the role of a fuel and ash circuit here. Now you can see here the ash here and the fuel circuit is placed here. Under fuel and ash circuit, coal is delivered from the supply points to the storage site by road first of all. Now we require coal for the purpose of thermal heating. So slowly it is being transported by road or rail or through the water also. So most of the cases the transportation of the coal must be done from the different places, because near the generating station the coal will not be readily available. Now if at all it is a very small power plant, the quantity of coal which is being stored and this place for the storage will also be very small. So what they do, they manually unload it from the rail car and they will be stored. In large power stations there are automatic devices wherein the storage is done through unloading through railways, and directly through the railways the siding is done with the help of a wagon tipplers, and then coal is slowly conveyed to the coal handling plant. Now from the coal handling plant, the coal is separated. The coal is taken into the coal bunkers by the means of bucket converters. Now this coal which is stored in the bunkers, it slowly falls into the hoppers by the help of the gravity, and they finally the amount which what we require, the amount of coal what we require directly falls onto the grate or wherever the coal spreaders are provided. Now these coal spreaders they grate up at the rear end. Now when the coal is available, the overall combustion is controlled by the control circuit and the grate speed of the coal which is entering at the grate end. Similarly, the damper openings of the ash which results after the combustion of fuels which are collected back at the boiler and is removed from the ash storage, and it has to be dispatched underground so that the ash will not be spilled out and it will not contaminate the environment. This is how the overall thermal power station works. Hope you understood. Thank you.